Hi everyone, I'm Jami from the Utah Education Network. Welcome to this episode of UEN Nearpod News. So let's talk today about how Nearpod can make your life easier. There are so many great educational technology tools available to help us engage students, to gather data, and to make our lessons fun. So we have tools like Padlet and Kahoot, Edpuzzle, Pear Deck, and Flipgrid. Let's not forget YouTube videos. So there are a lot. It can be overwhelming to learn all of those new tools, and then even more overwhelming to try and direct students on how to use all of them and how to log into all of them. So that's what makes Nearpod so great. All of those tools I mentioned, you can do all of those things and more just by using Nearpod. So a Padlet, if you like Padlet, that's a collaborate board in Nearpod. Kahoot, everyone loves a good Kahoot, even a good Quizlet. Then that's like the Nearpod time to climb. If you like using Flipgrid, you can integrate that directly into Nearpod. And Edpuzzle, everyone loves to add some questions right into a YouTube video or into, maybe a video you have saved on your computer. And you can do that in Nearpod using the new interactive video tool. So a question that I always, or I guess a comment that teachers always say is that I don't want to start from scratch. And that's a great thing as well. You don't need to start from scratch. You can take your PowerPoints and your Google slide decks that you're already using, put those into Nearpod and just Nearpodize them. That's what we call it when we just add engaging features that are included in Nearpod to help you drive instruction, gather data from your students, and really make your learning more engaging. So Nearpod has also just launched a whiteboard and an annotation tool, and these are for premium users. And yes, you are a premium user. If you're a public or a charter school teacher in Utah, the best features that Nearpod offers and all of these cool new features that they're putting out, they're part of your subscription. So let's take just a minute and look at this new whiteboard and annotation tool. So in this screencast, I want to show you the whiteboard feature and the annotation tool. On the left-hand side of my screen, you're looking at my teacher dashboard, and on the right-hand side of the screen, you're looking at my student dashboard. So the way that I can use these tools is, let's say I'm moving through my Nearpod presentation and I need access to a whiteboard. If I click here on Open Whiteboard, then it will impose on top of any slide that I'm on a whiteboard screen. Now I have access to all of my Draw It tools, and in real time, my students can see anything that I write on my screen. I can also use the text option, so I can add text to any screen. When I'm done, I just click here on Close Whiteboard, and I'm back to the original screen that I was on. The next tool is the annotation tool. So down here at the bottom on my teacher dashboard, I have a little pen. If I click on the pen, it's going to allow me to draw on top of any slide that's on the screen. So unlike the whiteboard, now in real time, I can highlight maybe words for my students. I can underline text. I still have access to all of my Draw It tools, so I can also maybe make some notes down here at the bottom or some special instructions. And my students are seeing it right here on their own screens. So again, when I'm done and I want to go back to my just normal Nearpod slide, I click here on Close Annotate. And that is how we use the whiteboard and the annotation tool. So that's it for this episode of UEN Nearpod News. Before I leave, I want to give a quick shout out to the powers that be at UEN who negotiated a really great contract for Utah teachers. We are super lucky to be getting all of these new features that Nearpod is adding at no additional cost. And from what I've seen, they have a lot more planned for 2021. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day.